Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how to get some interesting brushes, some extra things to load into Photoshop so you can get some nice brushes that kind of mimic some handmade materials, and there are just tons and tons of brushes for you to experiment with, but you know, they can add a little bit more visual interest than just your basic soft round and hard round brush. So first I need to be on the brush tool. B is the shortcut key. B is the shortcut, so I can hit B on my keyboard to bring up the brush. And when I have the brush, I'm actually going to use this little drop down here, and you can see that usually we've been using the soft round brush, okay, and we've been using the hard round brush. There are some other brushes that are already loaded in, so check out what's under wet media, dry media. I mean, there's some cool things, but in addition to the things that come preloaded in Photoshop, I'm just clicking on the little down arrow to open and close these folders. I'll go ahead and close that one up. There are tons of other brushes that you can add. So to add those, everybody look up here. It's really teeny tiny. You have to click the little tiny gear, okay? And then you're gonna go most of the way down. It says get more brushes, get more brushes. And when you click on that, you unfortunately have to be signed into Photoshop. So when you click on this, it's going to open another window. Let me bring it over here. It's going to open this other window, and it's like, oh, you know what? I actually happen to be signed in. Great. Let me see if I can sign out. You'll have a little button here that you're not going to really see anything. It's going to say up at the top, sign in. So you need to click the button that says sign in. See, mine says buy now. There's going to be like a little thing that says sign in right over here. You click on that, and then you're going to click sign in with browser. Let me see if I can sign out. Can I sign out of Adobe? I don't know. But anyway, you're gonna click sign in with browser. It's gonna then bring you back to another page, but it doesn't bring you to the brush page, which is kind of silly. So move that window out to the side, and then a second time, go back to the brushes and get more brushes. And this next time, now that you're signed in, it should open this for you, which is what I was seeing because I happen to already be signed in. Sorry about that. All right, once you see that, you can scroll down, and there are all these different brush packs. So, I mean, look at these, awesome. There's watercolor brushes. There's a mega pack that has 300 different things in it. Wow, that's pretty cool. Dry media brushes. So if you like that chalk look, there's spatter brushes. Okay, so if you want to add like a little bit of watercolor spatter on there, very cool. Look at this, there's halftone brushes, there's these rake brushes. I mean, there's so many cool brushes. The impressionistic brushes, those are kind of fun to play with. I was playing with those for that little document that I was showing you there. All these different collections of brushes. Okay, so let's say you found one. Ooh, I want to do the winter 2020 brushes. It says there's some frost brushes, snow brushes, snowy hill brushes. That sounds cool. I'm going to go ahead and hit download. Okay, when you download these, I'm going to hit download. It's going to add this little file to your computer. It says winter, you know, the name, and then it says .abr. All you need to do to install it is double click, and it will automatically install. But it will not install until you double click. So you have to double click, and once you have double clicked, you should now be able to see this in your brush thing. So you can see there, I have my winter 2020 brushes, and here are all these cool different brushes that I can use. Oh my gosh, there's a cardigan brush. What's the cardigan brush look like? Let's see what that looks like. I gotta get a new layer. I'm gonna use the cardigan brush because that sounds fun. This one maybe. Cardigan. Let's see what the cardigan brush looks like. Oh, actually that wasn't very interesting. That was kind of a boring brush. All right, let's see. This one looks kind of cool. Let's try this one. And there we go. Ooh, I kind of like that. That's got a nice texture to it. So go ahead, and again, you have to click the little gear, say get more brushes. It's going to bring you to a page. Nothing's really going to happen. So you need to click sign in. Don't close that tab. Just go back to Photoshop and do it a second time, get more brushes. And that second time when you're signed in, it should bring you right here to all these different brush packs. Choose one of them, hit download, Click on the file to install it, and then you should see it now appear, the little folder over in your brush menu. And again, your brush menu, it's not this first one, it's the second one right here. So again, you're probably used to seeing this round brush. Click the little drop down, and then all these really cool brushes. Here's the impressionistic brushes. Ooh, I love these. Let's see what this one's like. Okay, that's a really nice line as well. Don't forget, you can use your brackets on your keyboard to make things bigger and smaller. Okay, so there we go. We've got a nice custom brushes to add a little bit of visual interest to your artwork.